It's here, it's here, it's here. Nothing's too good for my knives. Okay, box elder burl. Jeez, aren't they beautiful? Beautiful. Now this is for a Texas Rumble because it's 6 inches long and 2 inches wide. And it'll fit that handle really well. Do you see why I gotta have them 2 inches wide? I mean, it just barely fits. And 6 inches long. I could go with 5.5, but I like to make these longer handles. I like to come out here and then angle them back towards the first finger choil. And then there's these. Beautiful, huh? Box elder burl. Nice wood. Okay, I'll tell you a quick story. I ordered some box elder burl from these folks. Nice people, very nice people. I got hundreds of dollars worth of wood from them here, and I've ordered thousands of dollars worth of wood from them in the past. So I ordered some box elder burl. It was similar to this. Actually, it was a block, not two pieces like that. And I never got it. And then like a month later, I get a request to review the wood. And I gave them 5 stars. And in the comments, I said, I'm sure I'll like it whenever I get it. And the lady called me, this lady, Gina. She's the manager, the office manager. And she asked me if I had not gotten it yet. And I said, no. And, you know, if you've shipped it and I haven't got it, then I know what's happened to it. Because we keep getting mail that isn't ours. So I know that other people are getting mail that belongs to us. And what we do is we just stick it back in the mailbox and, you know, cycle it back through. And she said, well, I'm going to have to do like a trace on it. And I said, well, I'll tell you, at this point, I would, if you've got to deal with my post office, I do not want to rock that boat. I would rather accept the $45 loss than have to deal with the lunatic that's the post office manager or post mistress. And I briefly gave her the rundown, all the trouble we've had with the crazy lady at the post office. Just a minute, baby. We're going home in a minute. I'm not going to be here long. And she said, well, let me give it a shot. So, of course, she called and got a hold of the crazy lady. And the crazy lady said, well, our GPS shows that it was delivered there. And I don't even know what that means. But I said, okay, well, I've never had a piece of wood come up missing before. And I attribute it to the fact that we continuously, lately, we get mail delivered to us that doesn't belong to us. And I'm positive that somebody else got this, opened it up and said, oh, what a pretty chunk of wood, I'm going to keep it. So I was quite willing to accept the $45 loss, not to have to deal with the crazy lady at the post office. And she said, no, we're not going to do that. So anyway, she got with their company that they ship it through. I think it's a company actually called Ship It. And they're going to deal with it. So she refunded me $45. And I ordered this. And then since I felt kind of bad that they were covering a loss that it's not their fault. I'm sure they shipped it because they've shipped every other piece of wood I've bought from them. And I buy from a lot of people, but I buy from them more than any other company. As a matter of fact, oh baby, that's from them. That's from them. All this is from them, and that's from them. Almost all of that is from them. Same here. And I do have some Chechen that I got from a Russian guy. But anyway, they've been great folks. And that's the story behind that. This is a replacement for that, and I ordered that block 4. And I would have ordered another block, but this is the first time that I found scales already cut, so that was nice. Alrighty, and these I felt bad not ordering anything else because, they didn't have to cover it, but they did, which says a lot about this company. Okay, I'm going home. Today's basically a day off. Well, I already told you, we did it in town day today, and tomorrow, tonight I will get my purple G10 for the neck knives, and I'll have that tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll shape this handle and shape the finger guard, get it all polished up, and it'll be ready for a sheath, just like this one. This is the dinner skinner going to Patrick Z. I like how that came out. That's desert ironwood. Okay, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat some goulash with some buttered bread, French bread, and probably take a nap because, well, what else is there to do? We'll see you tomorrow. I've had people offer me wood before. Just recently I had a friend offer me some various species of wood that they were cutting down. And, I have in the past cut wood up and sized it and squared it and dried it and then sent it off to have it stabilized. And by the time I add up my saw blades and my time and then the cost of postage sending it to someone to have it stabilized and then paying to have it sent back, that cost of postage, and then the cost of stabilizing. I'm into a block of wood, $50-$60. And none of the stuff that I could cut would come out this perfectly square. And this is Alley Knives. And Alley, Alee Knives. He's got a YouTube channel. And he's showing wood that he gets from Oleg, what is it? Balishnikov. He's a Russian guy. And I have, even after all this has gone on, I've ordered some from him, 2 pieces, and I hope I can get it because, I can't afford to lose, I don't know, I think it was $80. And that's the reason I like buying from him. Number one, the wood is perfect. And he has just like a rainbow of colors and dozens and dozens of different species, all burl or curly. And his entire family is involved. And it's just the absolute best wood you can buy at a really, even including postage from Russia, a really reasonable price. But it does take a long time to get the wood here. I have waited, I have actually ordered wood and then forgot about it and got it a couple months later. And now I'm not even sure that I'll get the wood that I ordered because of what's going on. But I just wanted to say that this is why I don't process my own wood anymore, because this itself is an art form. Processing this wood and making it come out perfect and dyeing it and drying it and making sure it's completely square before you ship it out, that is its own art form beyond knife making. And I have to choose. I've had lots of people suggest I buy a vacuum chamber and stabilizing juice and stabilize my own. And if I did that, I would never be able to make knives because this in itself is its own discipline, I guess you'd say. So I just wanted to let you know I have limited my places that I buy wood from. I have narrowed it down to just 4 or 5 places that I buy wood from, because I have got scammed before. A couple guys on the internet, they will sure enough. Oh, and one guy in Russia scammed me. I still have some of that wood, wholly lumpy, poorly stabilized. And another guy here in the States showed a block, and he showed all 4 sides of the block. But what he did was show 3 sides of the block, and 1 side he showed twice. And the 4th side was so unusable that it was, I definitely got ripped off. So that's a crook. Somebody would do something like that with all the wood that's available. Anyway, that's why I don't, I thank people for thinking of me about offering me wood from interesting trees they may be cutting down, but it's way too much that goes into it to process it to an actual usable, stabilized piece of wood. And I can't afford to send it out. I can't afford to process it and still have time left to make knives. So there you go. All right, see you tomorrow, y'all. We are at a place where they give animals their shots very cheap. And this girl right here, the back of her t-shirt says, "Show me your kitties." I couldn't believe it. I laughed and laughed and laughed. Show me your kitties. That's funny.